I just started my. I just live. Oh, I got it. Ooh. All right. Well, my stream has started, but I need to answer this message on my Facebook, a business message. Okay. All right. All right. That's handled. Where am I? That's taken care of. I believe I'm streaming now, right? I believe I'm streaming. I believe I'm online now, and it's time to get back to it. It's time to get back to it. Back to work. Back to work at Umihara. We got 100% of a very, very difficult game to get, don't we? Yes. Yes, we do. Just get relaxed. Let's begin. Let's look at my chat and load it up in there from the last stream. Alright, yeah, let's just get back into it. It's very hard. No need to check the audio right now, because I just checked it and it was fine before. You already played, this is my normal stream. Oh, great. This is my normal stream time. I'm starting it a little bit, I mean, maybe slightly early, but yeah, no, like 7:30. Starting at normal stream time. I just played 2 hours today earlier, because I just couldn't wait to play Umihara Kawase. I'm not being sarcastic, that's true, actually. I really couldn't wait. I was so excited to play Umihara Kawase, I had to start early. So, consequently, I have already warmed up for 2 hours today. So that's good. We got, I feel warmed up, I feel ready, and I feel like we can make some real progress now. We got all night to just work on these levels, these 2 levels, level 13 and level 42. I'm gonna just work on them, and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get these levels. And I will not be stopped by failure. I will succeed. Yep. I might need to warm up a little bit more. I mean, I have been a couple hours. You know, my skills. Whoa, Neo Prism X. First one in the chat. Oh! You just killed me, Neo Prism X. That was like 95% your fault and 5% my fault. But I'm such a nice guy. I completely forgive you for your indiscretion. Hi. Oh my god, you almost killed me again. Okay, maybe that might have been mostly my fault that time. Go, Neo Prism X. Am I new to this game? No, I'm not. Are you new to it? Like, how are you like an expert? Wait, are you like a mega expert? No, I'm not new to this game. I'm trying to 100% it. I've played Super Nintendo. Maybe that was like a facetious question. I don't know. But I've played Super Nintendo Umihara Kawase for probably like 1,000 hours, and we fully 100%ed that game on stream multiple times. I even speedrun it a little bit. I dabble in the speedrun. I'm not like world record holder, but not an expert. I'm a fan. Well, I'm certainly a fan too. I'm kind of an expert. I guess, like, you know. Oh shoot, I messed this up. Though. Wait. Oh yeah, I'm okay. I'm all right. Wait, am I all right? Yeah, I'm alright. But I mean, I'm really like, my expertise is mainly in the first game. Although we played this game enough at this point that I feel I'm fairly solid. And I mean, it's the same mechanics as the first one. Whoops. Oh, there's another life. Every time 1 or 2 people stream this game a week, take a look. Oh, nice. Have you seen me stream this before? I feel like I've seen your name in the chat before. You might have seen me stream this game before, maybe. I played the Super Nintendo one a ton, and I played this one. You can see my map there. I don't know if you can notice that, but yeah, you can see my map. We've been working on. I've been working on like trying to 100% this game for a little while. I've actually we've done most of the map. I've done most of the map of this game. The only thing that's left is like the really difficult fields at this point. Like this from the original game, the only thing I have left to do is just 42. It's just completing 42. And then from the later versions of the game, we still have the infamously, insanely absurd Kaizo Umihara levels 56, 57, 58. We have those to do. Are you like how familiar are you with this game? You know about 56, 57, and 58? Those levels are absurd. But I will try to do them. Oh, I fucked that up completely. I will try to do them though. But I still have yet to actually cleanly complete stage 42, so that's what I'm trying to do now. And then once we complete stage 42 3 times, I have to complete it 3 times to reach all the doors that are available from that. Once you've done that, the only thing left is 56, 57, 58. It's too high. It's too high. So that's what will be left, and I have no idea if I'm gonna be able to. I'm sure I'm sure I can beat those stages if I just really try eventually. But they seem insane. I don't know. And like for a while, the original Umihara, like I thought I would never do the 1-up stage. But like at this point, I've even done the 1-up stage. I've done every single stage in Super Nintendo Umihara Kawase. This game is 100% literal. It is very difficult. Well, what do you mean it's 100% literal? Oh, there we go. I'm getting a little bit better at this jump now. A little bit better. That was pretty good. 100% literal is very difficult. Well, I don't know what you mean by 100% literal, but there's no doubt it's very difficult. It's, as I often say, it is a very hard game. And it's harder than the second. It's harder than the first game by a lot. I mean, I've heard that this is probably the hardest game in the series, which seems correct. Like stages 56 through 58 seem like the closest thing to Kaizo Umihara. I haven't seen all the stages in Sayonara Umihara, but I doubt they get as crazy as 56 through 58. Anyway, here we are in 42. This was the hardest stage in the original release of Shun. So it's sort of like the hardest normal stage in the game. Yeah, I've been to that. I don't really talk in that server a lot, but I have been to that Discord server. I don't know, maybe we know the same one. But yeah, I've been there. I follow that server. Do you like talk there at all? There's not really a lot of activity on it, so. But I still like follow it. I still keep an eye on it. Discord server. So, I mean, what's your expertise in the Umihara game? Oh! How much have you played these games? Like I said, I played the Super Nintendo one quite a ton. It's the one I played on stream the most by far. And I've got a decent speed run, like any percent speed run in the first Umihara. I'm 12th on the leaderboard for the Super Famicom version, so not bad. I doubt I'll ever be good enough to like be number 1, but you know, I'm happy with my 12th place. Like the only game that I've like semi-seriously tried to speedrun. And this game, at this point now, I've played this game, I would say, quite a bit as well. I haven't really played the third game very much at all. We need to invest more time into the third game, but I kind of want to like finish with this one first. I want to like fully beat every level. And then I played Umihara Kawase Fresh. I didn't like Fresh as much, but I didn't finish it. You don't understand English very well? Oh, I see. Okay, that's all right. What's your native language? I hope it's Japanese because that's what I've been working on learning. Nihongo. Nihongo hanasemasu ka? Eh? Only a few words. What, in English? Well, you've spoken more than a few words already. I've been trying to learn Japanese. It's a slow process, though. Alright. Good, good, good. Oh, Spanish? Oh, okay. Hablo español. Sí. Yeah, that one I don't know very much of. I took 2 years of Spanish in high school, and unfortunately, I forgot most of it. Alright. This is the hard part. That was all like kindergarten stuff. Everything up till now has been kindergarten stuff. Now this is where the stage gets real. Alright, here we go. Alright, so far so good. I got the middle one. Oh. Get it! Oh, okay. Alright. It's okay. Well, you know what? That's okay. A good Spanish. I really don't, but thank you. It's just not the language that I want to learn. The language I want to learn is Japanese, but I'd love to know more languages, though. It's just too bad that learning languages takes, you know, years and years of your life. I'd love to know all the languages. I'd love to know Spanish and French and German, but Korean. But it's just not realistic. But the love for Umihara Kawase can reach across borders, right? You live in Japan? No, I live in America. I would love to live in Japan, but I live in America. I don't know enough Japanese to live in Japan yet. My Japanese is still pretty, beginner-ish. I mean, I know a lot more now. I could probably have a respectable conversation with the Jap, but like, I don't know enough to live there. Not nearly enough. And I'm not necessarily like making it my goal to move to Japan. I love visiting Japan, but I'm not so. I wouldn't be ready to like move to another country. I got too many ties to America, family and such. Yeah, there's no way to learn any language quickly, except just to spend hours and years of your life studying. There's just no other way. If only you could learn languages quickly. Languages are hard. Languages are even harder than learning to play Umihara Kawase, and that's really hard. There's one thing harder than Umihara Kawase. It's learning languages. Alright, that's okay. That was some good attempts. We're gonna get 42 tonight. I mean, I'm not doing bad. I'm making decent progress. I think we're gonna get 42 tonight. I think we're gonna do it. Has heavier physics. This one? I don't know. I feel like the difference is very subtle, though. The third game had noticeably different physics, but this one feels very, very similar to the first one to me. The differences seem small. This is the Steam version. I have played the PlayStation version on stream. The problem with the PlayStation version is it doesn't have all the levels. So if you want to do like all of the levels, you have to do the Steam version, basically. But I do kind of... I like the PlayStation version, though. I'm kind of sad that the Steam version doesn't have the funny advertisements that are in the PlayStation version. I miss those advertisements. Those were great. The little like fishing equipment advertisements. I thought those were hilarious. I wish those were in this version, but they probably couldn't put them in for licensing reasons or something. Sadly. Steamers is based on the second edition. Is it? It's based on the second edition? I don't know about that. I didn't know there was a second edition of the PlayStation version. But one difference, though, with the Steam version is the Steam version has... Because there's been multiple different versions of this game. Like, this game has been on, like, DS and PSP. Right? So, the different versions of this game that have come out over the years have had additional levels put in. And then the main thing that the Steam version has going for it is it has all the levels from the other versions of the game, from whatever their most recent release is. But some of these levels on the map, if you look at the map here, like 56 through 58, I think like 49 and 61, and like maybe a couple other of these levels don't exist in the original game. Like the map in this game has got more levels. So some of those were added into different versions over the years. The Steam version is basically the most accessible version you can play that has all the levels. Let's look real quick. I don't remember exactly, but I'm sure on Wikipedia or something it says. Oh, wait. Let me see if I can... I think there's been... Is there a wiki for this game? Umihara wiki. I think there's been a number of releases. Shun. Umihara Kawase Seasonal in the English translation. 50 fields, with the first being 0. Re-releases. Yeah. Second edition. So, yeah. Oh, okay. So, second edition for PlayStation had 3 new stages. And then on PSP, Umihara Kawase Portable, this version is considered a disaster. I don't know about that. Then there was second edition Kanzenban for DS. Also includes the original. I'm assuming that had the additional 3 levels. There's a Windows PC. So yeah, the Windows PC version what I was playing. Yeah. Wait, so I don't know which. I thought that there was actually a bunch of levels added over the years to this game. Was it? I think it's more than 3. This version of Shun... Okay, so this is the version I'm playing. This version of Shun contains all fields added in second edition and Kanzenban. So both second edition and Kanzenban add levels. If I remember... It doesn't say here, but if I remember correctly, there's like a total of 8 additional levels over the original version. Something like that. Yeah, something like 8. So the Steam version has got all of those. So like if you wanted to play all the levels otherwise, the only other thing you could do is try to get that DS version. But that DS version is, that's in Japanese, and it was never released in English. I guess you could just emulate it, though. But I'd rather play this, I don't know. I think that they're basically going to be identical. Let's say it's like the same game. I feel like I'd rather play this on Steam than DS, though. No. Well, I would have to play it in a DS emulator. Then the DS version is the best. Oh, really? Why is the DS version the best? Like, I feel like would the DS version have like a lower resolution or something? Does the DS version have the ads? Only levels were added to brief the soundtrack. All the in-game ads removed. Does the okay? Yeah. One thing I don't know. Does the DS version have the ads? Maybe I should try the DS version sometime. If it has the ads and all the levels as well, that would be something. That would be something very good. First try! First try to this door. Oh, good. First try. Look at that. Oh my, look at that pro play. All lives accounted for. First try. Man, dude, that was good. The best we've done so far on a run. Is that like a link to a long play? Well, I might look at that later. But I don't know if you can understand me, but yeah, so yeah, if you know if the DS version has the ads that were in the original PlayStation version, I would love to know that. But perhaps I'll take a look at the video for myself and see if that's the case or not. I would be interested in that. I love that too. I love those pants. Like, it was so like quirky and weird, but like it was perfect. It was perfect for the series. Much better than like adding story. Like, the original Umihara has like no cutscenes or ending or story or anything. I like the fact that it doesn't have a story. That it's just like this weird, surreal gameplay game. So like, rather than add cutscenes, adding like ads for fishing equipment is like the perfect thing to put in the game. And like if they'd taken that a step further and maybe like had it so like where you win the game, if you like win it on a more difficult path, you get like a different advertisement for like fishing equipment or something. That would have been great. There's a hidden story. Yeah, I mean it doesn't. I mean like that's just like folklore though. Like, people like to pretend like it has a story, but it doesn't really have a story. That's just people making stuff up. Like, you can read into it that she's like a sushi chef, or that the fish are, you know, they represent some trauma or something. You can read that stuff into it, but that's just people making stuff up. I mean, yeah, one of the things I don't like about the fourth Umihara Kawase Fresh, is that they tried to add more story to it, and I just feel like that's kind of misunderstanding what makes the games good to me. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay, so here's the hard part. Okay. Missed. I missed. It's the hard part. It's the hard part of the damn level right there. Hard part for a reason. Yeah, I mean, Neo Prism. So yeah, again, if you look at the map below me, that's because I've already beaten most of the other routes. All I have left to do is the most difficult routes. That's all I have left to do. I've already beaten all the other routes of the game, except for 56 through 58. Yeah, this is the most difficult route in the base game. But I haven't beat it yet. Well, I haven't beat this stage yet, so I have to beat it. I have never beaten 42. I've beaten like everything in Super Nintendo Umihara Kawase, and I've beaten almost all the routes. Oh, I knew that was... I was not paying attention to the snail. I fucked that up. I knew that was gonna happen. I've beaten almost all of the routes in this game. Like I've like we've already completed like a lot of really tough stuff in this game. That one conveyor belt level where you have to like go against the conveyor belt and around it on the outside. I managed to complete that after like practicing that level for, you know, like, I don't know, like 8 hours or something. I think I spent like 8 hours working on that level. And then the level where you have to like go across the 1-ups. This game has its own 1-up level. That level's super tough. That took me like 8 hours of practice. Without the rat map. Well, I mean, I think the first game is really fun to explore without the map, just like exploring. But yeah, once you get to the point where you're like seriously trying to 100% the game, you kind of need that. The map is just like to keep track. It's more just to keep track like where you've been than anything else. But I think these games are really fun to explore without the map at first, actually. I wouldn't use the map from the beginning. That's another thing that I really like about the first 3 games, is the fact that you have this map to explore, this non-linear map, and like exploring it as part of the game. I mean, you're exploring the levels, like trying to find doors and find out where to go, but you're also exploring the map as well. And that's something that's kind of lost in the 4th game too. Like the 4th game doesn't really have that. It replaces that for a really dull mission-based structure. And I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. Right, Skittles? Skittles knows. Skittles, how's it going, Skittles? Good to see you back. How was dinner? It was good. Dinner was good. I had salmon and green beans and some soda bread. We had soda. It was a little bit different. It was something a little bit offbeat today. We had soda bread. And fruit. It was a nice full dinner. And now I'm fully ready for Umihara. Got a good attempt going right here. Good attempt. Look at this. What if I make this? What if I make it to that blue block right now, Skittles? You could be witnessing my conquering of Field 42 right now. It could happen. Oh! Skittles, did you see that? Skittles, are you gonna make this happen right now? Are you gonna make it happen, Skittles? Skittles, I just got up to here. Skittles, are you gonna make this happen? And we'll have to say it was all thanks to my buddy Skittles after I beat the level right now. It's all thanks to my buddy Skittles. I couldn't have done it without him. Be careful the next part. Yeah, okay, so I have a strategy. I have a strat for the next part. It's risky, but I think it's worth it. But we're gonna try. Okay. As soon as I get up here, this freaking thing, I'll show you what I mean. But I have a strategy. Yeah, the next part is pretty crazy with like you having to like grab between the ice blocks. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to skip that. I've got to skip for this part. But it's kind of risky, but I think it's worth it. Because the alternative is to... Alright, so here's... This is close to the end. Alright, so what you're supposed to do is swing up here and grab the yellow. Because the white part you cannot grab. So you're supposed to swing up there and grab the yellow. It's quite tricky. It's quite tricky to grab that. Now, I could do it once. And then swing over and grab the wall on the left from there. And you could easily grab it from there. But I actually... What I think I'm gonna do instead, actually, is I'm gonna move my hook over to the left. I'm gonna actually just try to swing right over from here. There's a wall sticking out to the left, and I can make it from here. So that's what we're gonna try to do. And I didn't get it. But I think that's better. You just skip like all that shit there. It's actually not that hard to just swing over there and grab that piece of wall. It's not, I mean, it's tricky, but it's definitely doable. And then once you do that, you're almost home free. The last part is also kind of tricky, but it's like, it's very doable. Like, you have to go up around the outside of that wall, and you can't, like, the inner part is all ice. Like, it's tricky having to go up, like, a horizontal, like, or a diagonal piece of wall. It's tricky, but it's absolutely doable. So if I had just, you know, all right, that's okay. That's going to be my strat. We're going to keep trying that. If I can just get back to there. But, like, that was, Skittles, that was a good attempt. Skittles, that was a good attempt. You just were witness to a good attempt at Field 42. And there's going to be more. There's going to be so many more as we play these levels over and over and over again, Skittles. Just for you. Because it's what the chat demanded. Whoops! Oh, I should have released the line and shortened it there. Yeah, alright, this is the last life on this attempt. But I mean, if I can get better, I did really good at Field 13 on this attempt. If we can get better at Field 13 and get to this level more consistently, it's only a matter of time. We might even beat this field in like a few hours. Maybe, you know? Maybe. Alright, see, like, that's no good. I mean, I should really shorten this. Like, I should just, like, I don't know, actually. I'm worried about, like, falling here, because if I, like, release here and then try to grab the block that's, like, touching her head right now, the problem is the line is too long, so it's not going to retract in time. Or, that's what I'm worried about. So probably what I should do here is actually just swing over to here and just get like a high enough bounce that I have time to grab it. That's what I should do. Ah, I hit my head in the block. I didn't have enough time to hit my head in the block. Okay, we're not going to continue because we don't need to continue. We don't need to practice anymore. We need to keep doing full, legitimate, real attempts. We have to beat stage 42 without using the continue. It's best to make the hook shorter and try to make the jump distance slow for more precision. On which part again, Neo Prism? A book short. Yeah, so like, well, okay, so like parts like that. Yeah, like if you're like, I think I know what you're talking about. And yeah, if you can do that, that is best. If you're talking about what I think you're talking about. Like, if you're trying to, like, just kind of maneuver... Like, if you're trying to change the position of your hook... Like, for example, here, I want to go more to the left. So I hold diagonal up and left. And I do, like... And I fell! You see? So, like, for things like this, you... Okay. To not fall, when you're trying to do things like this, you kind of want to watch your bounce. When you're on the high part of your bounce is when you want to let go. So that you have just a tad bit more time. Like that. If you're on the low part of your bounce, you might keep on falling and not have enough time to. So when you're like trying to manipulate your hook, like going like across ceilings and stuff like that, that's stuff you have to be mindful of. Once you've been playing this game long enough, it starts to make more sense. But I mean, for a long time, I just kind of mess things like that. I still mess things like that up all the time. Very easy to make mistakes in this game, even when you kind of know what you're doing. Like right here, I can just let go and do this, and it should be fine. And like the safe strategy here is to retract the line a little bit, go like this, and then when I'm right under it, I shoot it straight up. Although I fucked it up. Later levels, you may have to learn the advanced techniques for rocket jump. Rocket jump, yeah, so rocket jump is where you put the hook on the ground and then you like do a short jump and then a big jump, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not super good at that, but I can do it. There are a few levels in this game that absolutely require that. I feel like in the original game, Umihara Kawase, you never actually had to rocket jump. You could kind of get away with... Oh, dude! Aw, man. Oh well, I just don't want to die, though. I want to waste a precious life. A level forces you... several levels in this game force you to do that. Oh, no! Aww! I was trying to rush too much. Whoops. I'm not going to start over. We'll just keep going. Whatever. See, I make mistakes all the time, even though I'm a super pro. All I wanted to do was just flip myself over to this door stylishly. That's all I wanted to do. Yeah, I don't... From my memory, I don't think any levels in the Super Nintendo game force you to rocket jump. I don't think so. Because I never really learned the rocket jump until I started playing this game. Because you have to learn it in this game. This game absolutely requires you to. I'm getting better at, like, speedrunning all of these levels, though. I'm getting better at speedrunning these. Hey, Neo Prism, do you happen to be familiar... Oh, whoops. Do you happen to be familiar at all with speedruns of Umihara Kawase Shun? Because I haven't really looked at speedruns of Shun. I'm wondering if I should try to, like, get into any percent speedruns of Shun. Oh! Dude, first try again on this jump. I was having so much trouble with this jump before, but... What the fuck? Second fit? Dude, are you... Oh my god. Dude, the worst luck with the fish. The 2 fish spawned. One as I was going up. Dude, that was going to be first try as well. That part is too complicated for you? Which part? Like this? What I'm doing right now? It's really hard. Like, it's almost harder than anything in the Super Nintendo game, except for maybe, like, the 1-up stage, I would say. Oh, fucked it up. Fucked it up. It's tough. It's a really tough jump. You can rocket jump your... Oh, I fucked it up. I'm gonna reset it. You can rocket jump here to get over to that, but it's not necessary. You can actually just normal jump here and grab this, but it's kind of pixel perfect. So all you really need is like a mini boost here to reach this platform. This part is the part that's fucking hard. You need a very specific, like, speed boost there. That requires a very specific way of slingshotting yourself off that platform at the correct height to be able to make that jump. And there's, like, as far as I can tell, and looking at videos on the internet, there's no other way to get over here. Like, I'm not aware of any other way to get over here at all. This is a very difficult jump. You have speedrun fresh. Interesting. I wonder what is that like the speed run? Oh, here's my completion map of Shun on the Steam version. As you can see, we've got a lot. Now all the solid blue lines is reaching a stage without continuing. So like all of the stages on this map we've reached without using continues. And if you're familiar with like some of these, like reaching stage 61 is quite tough. But 42 continues on to the right, and that's what we're trying to unlock right now. There's a bunch of stages that you can reach. You've got to get through 42 to get to them. What is this? What is a speed run of a Fresh like? It seems like it'd be pretty weird. Like, is that a long speed run? Because Fresh has got like all that quest content in it. You can't just like go through the game quickly like you can with, you know, like this one. Like these two, like this and the first one. The main thing I gotta be concerned with there is just making sure that I don't launch myself at a time when I'll hit the snail. Oh! I didn't expect that would happen. I guess I should watch out for that as well. You can hit him going up on the other side, too. Usually that doesn't happen. The world leaderboard? Only in one only in one level. Oh, okay, because, yeah, Fresh has got... They've got, like, a bunch of levels from the older games, including this one, and, like, the really difficult levels from the first one. Of course. And there's a leaderboard for like all those levels too. Oh man. Cotton is pretty fun to use. Like you can play as Cotton in Fresh, and she makes the game a lot easier. But she's pretty fun to use though. It's kind of a shame that the way the game is designed, they couldn't really make levels specifically for Cotton to like be difficult for Cotton's skill set, because she can like float and stuff. Because it would have been really fun to like play some levels that were designed specifically for Cotton. But because the game lets you choose your character, they had to design them so that any character could play through them. So like no matter what, the levels are always going to be easier with Cotton. Which is too bad, because I thought she was really fun to play with in Fresh. It's too bad that they don't really... Well, I mean, I don't know if they added any since then. I played it when it first came out. But... There aren't... you can't play levels designed specifically for her. Unfortunately. Top 100 in every level. Here you go. Grab it? Okay. First one. Skittles. Alright, Skittles. It's time to stop watching reruns of Full House in your other monitor and pay attention. We're on the big part, Skittles. We're on the big part. Second one. I reached the second one. The second step has been taken, and we reached the third step. Yeah, I mean, unless you play with the original character, this level would be much easier with some of the characters in Fresh. But yeah, I noticed that this one was in there, and there's a bunch of levels recreated in Fresh, which is cool. That's a fair point, Skittles, I understand. Oh, I failed to reach the third step, Skittles. Skittles, I failed to reach the blue step. I failed. John Stamos would have reached the third step. He could have done it. Dave Coulier. Dave Coulier was a fun guy. Oh man! It was supposed to grab the seal. Alright. Alright, game. Alright, be that. Whatever. Try again. I probably, by the way, I probably can't make this a super late stream tonight. I'm probably gonna have to stop a little bit earlier than usual. Because I still got, like, a bunch of packing to do and other stuff, so... So don't expect a super late stream. I'm hoping that I can at least beat this level once in like the next 2 hours. That would be ideal. We'll see. As I said, quick reminder, this level, this extremely hard level that I'm trying to beat right now, Field 42, in order to 100% the game, this level must be beaten not once, but at least 3 times. At least. And I have yet to beat it once. So, of course, once I beat it once, I'm sure, like, every time I practice it, it's getting easier every time. So, by the time we're, like, on the 3rd time of trying to beat it, it's probably going to be a lot easier overall. You know, because we'll have gotten the strategies down. Or at least it's not going to take as long as, at the first time trying to get it. Not nearly as long. That's how these things usually go. Usually when you play a video game a lot, you get better at it. Sometimes I've proven that wrong. Very hard. It's a very hard game. You know, this game, it's really good. But also, it is very hard. Do you like difficult games? I got a game for you. This game, it's very hard. Lean back in the chair. Get comfortable. I'm getting older, you know. I gotta worry about my back. I gotta lean back in this chair. Gotta rest the back. Keep the back rested. We're all getting older in life. Getting older every day. Something we all have in common. Alright, I'm gonna do this first try. Watch. I believe in myself. First try. Here it comes. Nope! Like I said, I'm gonna do it second try. I can feel it. Second try this time. Pretty good. It's gonna be pretty good. Here it comes, guys. Second try. Watch. Oh, so close. So close to second try. Oh, man. I almost self-fulfilled my prophecy. Well, I'm still alive right now. Look, I'm still... Guys, look. Guys. Can anybody find me on the screen right now? Look closely. Where is Umihara? She's still alive, guys! This is like the scene at the end of Ghostbusters when they climb... When they, like, suddenly come out of the ravine. They climb out of the hole in the ground, and everybody's like, there they are! It's just like that! This is just like Ghostbusters. This is like Ghostbusters, but with women in the role of the Ghostbusters. Man, what a good idea! Somebody should make that movie. I bet there's no way it could possibly be bad, right? I'm just full of ideas tonight. No, I didn't have enough momentum there. I mean, maybe if I threw the line too high. I turned it like at the very bottom there. Maybe it would have worked. Maybe. I gotta watch out for that. Nope, that's not even close. Didn't get the momentum. The hardest thing is just getting the momentum on this jump, I think, because it's like very specific how you have to launch yourself to have that. And then not only do you have to have the momentum, but you have to launch yourself just right so that you jump onto the edge of that platform and then jump off. And you have, it's like almost pixel perfect when you have to jump because your feet are barely touching it for like more than a split second. See? Again, there, like, I could have had it if I just thrown the line just like a tad bit later. If I just thrown it a tad bit later, it would have maybe had that too. Alright, well, I mean, I'm not getting it first or second or third or fourth or fifth or sixth try here, but at least these are like mostly good attempts and not complete garbage. Well, that was complete garbage. I'm still getting better at this jump. You can see the improvement, I think. You can't expect to suddenly, like, you know, get to 100%, never fail every time. Like, I was struggling at this jump before. We're not going to start doing it 100% of the time. I knew that wasn't going to work. I should have went back to the right. Alright. That's okay. Let's just try again. Yeah, it's hard to get to 42. 42 is a really hard field. But just getting there, also hard. Not easy. Use save states. I'm playing the Steam version, so you can't use save states. I could save state practice in the PS1 version. I have definitely save stated practiced Umihara Kawase before. I've definitely done that on like some levels for practice. But one thing that I can't do though is maybe I could actually. I was gonna say. Unfortunately, the extra levels, you can't save state practice because they're not in the PS1 version. Although, I guess if I played the DS version, I could. Because, like, you can't, there's no way to save state in Steam, like on a Steam game, as far as I'm aware. Is there? I think so. Which is good. You shouldn't be able to, like, use save states in a new game because it's hacking your game. That should only be a thing you do in emulation. But it sure is great for practice, though. Yeah, I guess I could save state practice 56, like 56 through 58. I guess I could I could get the DS version. I could get the DS version. I kind of want to try the DS version anyway to see what it's like. That the wiki page said that the PSP version is terrible and doesn't play well, but they didn't say anything about the DS version though. Whoa, whoa! I don't know how the DS version is. I should try it. Well, anyway, I actually think that I've practiced these stages enough that I'm within range of being able to beat 42. I think I can do it now on stream. So I don't think we actually need save state practice anymore on these stages. I think what we need to do is just simply make attempts until we get it. I think I could get it tonight. I think I definitely could. Hopefully I can get it right now. Reset. That's alright, it's alright. I failed this jump like so many times. We can fail it again another 20 times and it's not gonna faze me. Ooh! Ooh, that was very close. We're gonna fail it many more times before I probably complete 42. Most likely. Oh, there we go. Got it. Alright, that's not bad. I still have 5 lives in reserve. Uh-oh! Okay, that was a little scary. But I'm still alive? That was a little scary. And I don't want to get killed there. Alright, well we have well actually 6. We actually have 6 lives here to do some 42 attempts. Not bad. Oops. Ooh. That was a little bit dicey. Alright, well, we made it back to here. There we go. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I fall immediately. Oh, got it. Okay. First step. Skittles is happening again, Skittles. Alert. We've reached the first step. Can we reach the second one? Let's observe what Flipsider. How will Flipsider screw up this? We've reached the second step. We have reached the second of the 3-step process. Can we reach the third step? We've reached the third step. We've reached the third step. Now we got to get up. Now we got to do the swing up maneuver. We did it. I almost hit my head in this fish, but that's okay. We've reached the top of the weird fucked up thing. Now what? All right. Now we have a couple more things we have to do. We have to do the big swing. We have to do the big swing strat. We have to reach that area. And then the final thing will be to get to the door. Like to get around the underside of that little like wall and then reach the door. Which I think is not that hard, but it's also easy to screw up. Like, if you know what I mean? Like, it's not that hard, it's just really easy to mess up. Alright, so this is basically the last difficult thing that we have to do right here. First of all, it really is better if I can get my line to the left here. So like that. Okay, that's good. That's a good enough position there. Alright. I'm going to attempt to swing myself all the way over now. Let's see what happens. Nope. Too high. I hit my head in the ice block. Okay, we didn't do it. Alright. That was good. That was good. You see that? That was good. I got the 1-up at least. It's one more attempt we can do. That was pretty good. We got close again. It was a good attempt. Good, solid attempt. That's the second time on stream that we've reached that part. It really, like, even just getting there really is, like, pretty close to beating the stage. Because, like, all we have to do is, like, make that big swing and then grabbing that piece of wall. It's not really that hard. It's not really that hard. You just have to get a bit lucky with how you swing that it kind of works out, but it's not that bad. And then once you grab that little piece of wall sticking out, going around it to getting up into the door, it's tricky, but it's doable. It's doable. It's not as hard as like some other stuff. Definitely is easy to screw up though. Definitely is easy to screw up. So I can't at all guarantee that I will do it like the first time. But it's definitely doable. Definitely doable. So I mean, we're close. I mean, we really are close to like beating this level. Like it could happen anytime now. All right, first step has been reached again. The first step. We've taken the first step. Second step has been reached. So my strategy for these steps, for the first one, I just kind of walk off the ledge and you just try to time it. If you have your hook attached to the wall there and you just walk off, you automatically get bounced back up and you're automatically going to be in range. All you have to do is time it. So the first step is not that hard. It's easy to, you know, again, it's just one of these things that's easy to mess up, but it's not that hard to do. And then for these, for the second and third step, what I do is I extend my line fully like this, and I'll just show you. I'll do like a fake one. And then like, if I do a big swing from here, you tend to kind of hit your head on the part where you have to grab. So it's pretty, although I didn't do it there. Although it's not working now. This third one, the blue one, is a little bit harder because as you can see, it's like a little bit farther away, so reaching is a little bit tougher. I kind of need a bigger swing for it. Well, I mean, if I let my line go, in theory, I should have enough momentum. All right, anyway, so let's just try it. Okay, yeah, there you go. See? It tends to work. Now, like this part swinging over this ice block, I can't grab it, so I have to swing myself all the way up there and grab the ledge manually. But that's not actually that hard to do if I just kind of do a big swing here from the bottom. I'll get it more often than not. Still, this is another part that's like really easy to screw up, dude. See? Oh, see? It's easy to mess up. It's easy to mess up. There's kind of like a bunch of things that, like, on their own aren't that bad. Like, every step of the way there is something that I can do, but it's all things that I can also very easily screw up, too. There's like 6 or 7 things, and I have to not screw up on any of them. And so far, I've been screwing up on something every single time. We haven't made that big swing yet. I know I can do it, though. Like, it's not actually that hard. I know I can do that. Whoops. Oh, we just have to keep trying, don't we? We just gotta keep trying. Can't give up. Oh, stupid fish. Stupid fish. I missed. You gotta pay your dues. You gotta pay your dues to Umihara Kawase. You gotta pay your dues. You gotta put in the work. Gotta put in the work. I'm putting in the work. I'm trying. No 1-up anymore. Here we go. Big swing time. Alright, I can do this. Oh! Got it. Did you see that? I got it. Skittles! Skittle, bro! Look, I got it! I got it, Skittle. Now, can I survive and get to that door there? Can Flipsider survive the final challenge? The final... I will try not to die stupidly. I will try. Alright, now we gotta climb up here. Please don't have this mess up. Okay, so I need to grab, like, right there. Now all I have to do... I can either try to go higher, or I can try to launch from here. Both have potential issues. I'm gonna try to get higher. Just a little bit. Oh, I got lower instead. Okay. Let me try to get a good bounce. This went lower instead. Oh! Okay, that's fine. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. That's the important thing. Now I have to worry about timer. Actually, more than anything else. Alright, let's just try to make this jump, I suppose, from here. It's not that hard. Oh! Okay. You can see it would be very easy to mess this up, right? It's like, ideally I'd want to be higher, but okay, I'll try from here. If I could just, like, kind of get my hook higher around this corner here, which is possible, but... Get up there! I did it! I did it! Take that, level 42. Alright, stage 50. Now, this is going to be very simple. We're just going to we're going to take the easy door to complete our first path here. There's 2 doors we can take here. Overall, I have to get to this stage 3 times. But for the first time, this is my last life. But I shouldn't be too cavalier. Because if I die now, we'll have to do that. It will be for nothing. It will be for nothing. Should I kill these fish or should I go under? I'm afraid so. Killing the fish seems safer. Actually, there was a 1-up over here to the left, but I could die trying to get that, you know, so let's just be very, very careful. The door is right there. See, fortunately, and especially now because Lord Zerk, what's up? Since I have no lives, it obviously makes sense to just simply take the easy door. So we'll take the easy door this time. Next time we come to this stage, the next time I defeat stage 42, we'll have to take the harder door there. Which is not that bad, but then from there, there's another easy door and hard door. So, like, if you look at the map, forget which one. I think going to the route to 52. I think going to and completing 52 is the hardest route there. It's not too bad, but I would want to have lives for 52. Like, I could probably do it. Anyway, what stage is this? So that I went from 50 to 30. So this is an ending field. I've already completed this field, so it doesn't really matter. But just for fun, let's try to complete it again. I only have 1 life, but it doesn't make any difference now because we've completed our map along this. See, yeah, we've completed our map along this route. Wait, yeah. See, so we went from 42 to 30. We've completed the map along that route. This does not matter now if we die, but let's try to. If we complete this stage, we'll get an ending, so we may as well just try to get the ending for fun. How are you doing, Lord Zerk? I haven't been to this field in a long time. I think this is the easiest ending field to complete. I think this is probably the first one that we did. Must be a lifeline out there. And I'm glad that we did. There we go, man. I knew I was gonna do it. I knew that I could do that field 42. I knew I could do it. I'd practiced it, and like once I was kind of scared of the last part, but once I kind of figured out a strat for it, I knew it was gonna be doable. There's the ending. I'm sorry that your neck hurts, Lord Zerk. Is it just like a random thing, or did you do something? Like, did you injure your neck? Alright, there's an ending, guys. We showed a proper ending and everything. Oh. You woke up like that. Oh, that happens sometimes. You like sleep on it funny? That sucks. This happened to me. Thank you, Neo Prism. We did it. Yeah, one more route. Unfortunately, we're going to have to complete... To 100% the game, we have to complete 42 2 more times. So we now have to go right back there and do 42 again. But at least I've made real progress on this stream. Like, I can actually color my map in more. I wish it would keep playing the music while I don't have it focused, so I could like go into Photoshop and update my map. Wow. Yeah, old person problem. I mean, it happens to young people too, but... Yeah, I gotta go back there and get the other door now. That's what I'm gonna do next, Neo Prism, because I'm not done with the stream yet. Although, I did want to end my stream early tonight, but it's a little too early to end. I think we can... Let's try to do it again. I think we can beat 42 at least one more time tonight. Like, maybe, you know, like... I'm gonna give it like another hour, I think, of attempts. But that was good. I mean, that was progress. That was real progress. Oh. I feel tired now. I feel a little bit mentally tired. Lord Zerk, I hope you feel better. I know that probably watching me struggle through extremely difficult platformer levels won't necessarily make your neck feel better, but maybe if we just believe that it will, it will. We just have to believe. Big fishing hours. Yeah, exactly. Let's update the map. It's map updating time. I have not updated this map in a long time. I was sort of taking a break from this game, and we haven't played Umihara Kawase Shun in quite a while. So it's been quite a while since I updated this map. Quite a long time. But we're now finally updating it again. One second while I find what I did with the map so that I can update it. Let's see. I think it's in here. There it is. Okay. Oh yeah, and then I still have this in here too. This is my map of Super Nintendo Umihara Kawase. You can see that it says 100% there. I actually did a full 100% playthrough of Umihara Kawase in one stream. Like over a course of 6 hours, I did every single door. And that was quite... And I remember, like, I didn't expect to do it either because I had never done the 1-up stage before. I think I had never done the 1-up stage before at that point. And I actually did it on that stream, and it was amazing. I doubt I'll ever do that with this game because this game is a step beyond. It's like completely insane. But who knows? Who knows what could happen? We still need to get the full 100% of this game, of course. All right, so... All right, get the marker out. What is the correct color again? Okay, guys, I'm going to update the map live on stream. 1 second. I'm getting ready to do it. Got to get the airbrush effects. Okay. So 42, that was 42 to 50. Is it 100% opaque? Yeah, okay, so it should look like that. 42 to 50. Hold on a second. Save. There it is. It lit up. You see that? 50. Okay. And then we took 50 back to 30. I'm going to put in the lines. Every time I save it, it like live updates on the graphic, which is it's actually a pretty cool thing that OBS does. Dude, there it is. There it is. The path has lit up from 50 to 30. Next, we've got to try to do 42 to 50 to 51. And then probably to 47, I guess. We got to do that path next. All right. Let's work on it. Yeah, live mapping action. It's pretty good. All right, back to Umihara. And now stage 50 is on my list of practicable stages. Although I don't think I need to practice that one. I think I'm good on that one. Did I play the first version? Yeah, I tried to talk about that before. The Neo Prism, English is not his first language, but yeah, as I said, I have... Wait, when you say the first version, do you mean of this game, or do you mean the Super Nintendo one? Yeah, because as I said, I've played the Super Nintendo one a ton. I have played the PlayStation version of this, which is the... I've only played the original PlayStation one, I think. In the Super Nintendo one, yes, I played it an absolute ton. I've fully 100%ed the Super Nintendo one. I've speedrun it. I'm 12th on the leaderboard. Oops. And I played that by far the most out of all of these. I have a lot of... If you want to see some of... I mean, I could show my speedrun on stream. We looked at it last stream. All my VODs are there, so if you want to see the 100% stream I did of Super Nintendo Umihara Kawase, that is there. The 100% Super Nintendo Umihara Kawase stream was for the PC version, the Steam version. I've probably played the Super Famicom version more on stream, and that's the one that my speedrun is for. But that 100% stream was specifically for the Steam version because the Steam version keeps track of what stages you've been to. So I specifically did that stream to like unlock every stage on the Steam version of the game. That's why I did that. Oh, of this game. Yeah. We talked about that, yeah. I do like the ads. in the original PlayStation version. Yeah, that's one thing I like better about it. But I do like some of the levels they added in the later versions, though, too. So, you know, I want to have all the levels available. I think that levels 56 through 58 are maybe... They maybe went, like, a bit too far with the difficulty. Like, it's a bit too Kaizo-ish, those stages. So, I don't know. Like, I could almost kind of do without those stages, but... Some of the other stages they added, which are, like, extremely... are still, like, really difficult, but... I think they're cool stages. Like I think the conveyor belt one is one that they added. That stage is crazy, but I did learn how to do it. It's a unique challenge for this game. The best one is the Nintendo. Well, why is the Nintendo DS one the best? Do you think? All levels except the hardest? Do you mean 56 through 58? Have you completed 42? I've completed 42. I completed it just now. First time I ever completed it. Oh, did it. Grabbed it. Okay. Made it. Made it. We are back again, field 42. Going for the second completion. Cute illustrations and interesting extras? And as the first game. Oh, that's right, they did say that. That's cool. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out. The DS version. It sounds like I'll definitely have to check that out. The shame is that stuff isn't in this version. Well, I would only be able to... I mean, I think I might still have a working DS, but I'd only be able to play it on an emulator. Especially on stream. I mean, it would be hard, just mainly because it would be hard to get the game, but also I would want to stream it, so for that reason, we'd have to use emulator. bit late. Yeah, you know, thinking about it, I probably am going to only stream for a little bit longer tonight, I think. We did the early stream. I got a bunch of Umihara time in. But I can't be streaming too late tonight. I gotta get some packing done. So I probably should only stream for like another hour. I'm thankful that I was able to stream like one more stream this week. Like, kind of worked out well. We can't overdo it though. Especially now that I've actually like made some progress in the game. At least I can quit now and feel like I've, you know, done something. Of course, it'd be great to complete it again. That'd be even better. But even if I don't, it's still okay. I mean, this is a very hard level. I think I have it down, I have the strats down, but you can't just expect to steamroll over it again, you know? It's gonna take some luck to kind of... Like, I might get it right now, but I probably won't. There's so many ways to screw it up. Hello, Monocule. Monocule, welcome to the stream. I'm on field 42 right now of Umihara Kawase. This is the field that my goal is to beat tonight. Monocule, guess who's already beaten this field? I'll give you 3 guesses. Oh, sorry. I'm good. How are you, Monocule? I was in the middle of my speech and I didn't even ask you how you were. Anyway, I've already beaten the... I'm good because I beat the stage already. So I'm working on doing it for the second time now. Because I need to beat this stage 3 times to 100% the game. But I'm good because we made progress tonight. How are you, Monocule? Have you made progress tonight in any difficult games with grappling hooks? Oh, I made it up there. Alright. We're gonna get it right now. We're gonna get the second completion. Second time is always harder. It's gonna be easier, though. It's not actually gonna be harder. Of all my knowledge. How are you today, Monocule? Oh! There's the door! Close! was close. It was a close one. Almost got it. See, we could do it. I mean, look how close I was there. We could... It's doable. We can get the second completion right now. In theory. Bash commands. Oh, well, you know, Monocule, bash commands might be pretty fun, too. Working late, huh? I guess sometimes you got to, huh? Well, Monocule, I've been working late as well. I've been working on Umihara Kawase. It's also hard work. And I also don't get paid, except for in Pride. But it's still good work. It's good work and I like it. Well, I hope you're doing good tonight, Monocule. I'm probably gonna make it a short stream tonight. I already streamed in the afternoon a little bit, and I have not 100% of the game, no. So if you look at my map there, this is stage 42. In order to 100% the game, which means to complete every stage, I have to, or reach every door in every stage, I have to actually complete this stage 3 times. So I'm happy because I completed it once for the first time ever, like just now, like a half hour ago. I'm happy about that. But to 100% the game, I've got to complete it 2 more times. And then, after that, I have to do the truly hard stages. The Kaizo Umihara Kawase stages of 56 through 58. So I still got a little ways to go to 100% the game, but you made some progress tonight. We've gained a couple percentage points. Those last few percentage points in this game are going to be extremely hard. Even harder than any of this shit, quite frankly. But it's doable, man. We can do it. It's possible. Game has been a commitment. Yeah, I'm not using the timer now because I've technically already beaten the game. So at this point, like, a timer would there be no point? I could have a timer for 100% completion, but I don't know. It seems a bit weird to use a timer for 100% completion, right? So, you know, I'm not bothering to do that. But yeah, if I were to put a timer on how long it's taking to get 100% completion, yeah, it would be well, it'd definitely be well over 100 hours now. That's for sure. I don't know how long it would have been. I would guess something like 120 hours at this point. That was a good save. Like a total play of this game, working on the 100%. Alright. This stage has the very difficult jump that you need to do in order to get to stage 42. And I was struggling a ton on that last night. But I've got it a lot more solid now. I'm doing it generally more consistently. There's no guarantee I'm going to get it first try here, but it could happen. Oh, too low. Yeah, we could go back and, like, look at all the video, like, all the VODs in the Google document, and we could add them up, but offhand, I would guess 120 hours so far. Something like that. Get it! Oh, there it is, second try. See? I'm way, way better at doing this jump than I was last night. Last night, I was failing this non-stop. I think I only did it, like, one time. Alright, here we go. Field 42 again. Going for the second completion out of the 3 that we need. That was pretty good. That's a really hard jump, honestly. It does. Practice does make perfect. Of course, I spent a super long time learning the original Umihara Kawase and working on 100% completing that. Oh, whoops. I couldn't even begin to say how, but you know, that's a little bit different because that was my first Umihara Kawase game and I was learning to play it. I definitely think that this game is overall harder. It just requires, like, the stages get more advanced, and it just requires more advanced techniques than Super Nintendo Umihara Kawase. But overall, I probably spent more time learning Umihara Kawase in Super Nintendo. I think. Is it pretty much the same game? Well, it's graphically different. It has a different art. It has a different art style. Well, I mean, it doesn't actually, the art style is kind of faithful to the original, but it's in 3D. You can see that, like, they sort of use, like, 3D assets here for the blocks and stuff. Like, Umihara herself is a sprite. But she has a different look to her than in the Super Nintendo one. Like, they kind of gave her, like, a more anime look, which is interesting. So, like, kind of a different graphical style. But I think it does look nice. Aside from that, the mechanics are all pretty identical from what I can tell. People say there's some slight differences, but to me it feels fairly identical. And it's mainly just different levels. Like, it's completely different. It's completely all new levels. Like, on balance, the levels in this game are harder. Because and the reason why that is, you know, it's fairly obvious. Like, a bunch of people were fans of Super Nintendo Umihara Kawase, and people learned, like, all kinds of, like, strategies you could do, and they were more aware of those when they made this game, so they kind of incorporated some more crazy strategies. I knew it was gonna fall there. Should have did something different. But anyway, yeah. So you could think of it as kind of like an expansion pack of the original, in a way. Except, you know, it's more than an expansion pack because they did try to do something different with the levels too. I mean, or they with the graphical style. And of course, it's got, like, all new music as well. So, I mean, it's more than an expansion pack. It's a legitimate sequel. The third game changes things up more, and in some ways kind of for the worse. And then the fourth game, it changes things even more. And in my opinion, like, almost completely for the worse. Have I played Sayonara?
Yeah, I played Sayonara a little bit, but not that much. I've beaten it on stream, but I have not tried to, like, complete all the levels. I don't like Sayonara as much as the first two, but I want to, I don't know, I want to go back to it and think about maybe doing a 100% run of that too. Or at least kind of investigate and see, like, whether it feels worth it or not. It's from what I hear, it's easier than this game, so it probably shouldn't be that hard to 100%. I probably want to try to 100% that as well. Yeah, I mean, like, games like this, it's pretty common for sequels to get harder. Usually, either a sequel's gotta mix things up and change the formula, or it's gotta go harder, you know? How's the stroke victim? Hanging in there. Hanging in there. I didn't have any rum and coke tonight, so... I don't think I will, actually. I mean, I could have. I don't know. I was focused on the game, and I'm probably not going to now, because, like, at this point, I don't want to... We don't have any caffeine. The coke has caffeine. I don't want to, like, stay up that late. Alright, this part's a little bit tricky. And we do it. Grab it! Oh! See, I'm trying to skip all that. You're supposed to go over the ceiling there, but that's really difficult, so... I'm trying to do a skip there, because I think it's overall easier, but it's still a little bit on the tricky side, doing that skip. But I still think the skip is better than, like, actually trying to, like, hook across the top there. Whoops, I wasn't paying attention. You were left? Yeah, normally I would have left Monocule. But the thing is, I found out that Anime Crossroads, tomorrow, it actually has really weird hours on Friday. Like, it starts really late. It starts at 3 p.m. Or the show opens at 3 p.m. tomorrow. And it's 3.5 hour drive, although I do lose an hour. I'll have to probably get up kind of early to get going, but you know, I mean, like, if I can save myself a night of hotel, it makes sense to do that. Whoops, fucked up. Oh, Neo Prism has found the flip side on milk. Yeah, so I'm actually just gonna go tomorrow morning, and you know. I probably will stop early tonight. Honestly, I'm probably only going to stream another half hour. I'm going to probably make an early night of it, because I got packing to do, and I got some things I got to get ready. So, but I got some streaming in, so I'm happy with that. And then I guess we'll see if I get into the show. I expect to get in, but you never know, right? It was surprisingly easy to get in, as I mentioned, I've mentioned this already, but it was surprisingly easy to get into the show last year. And I didn't have a table then. I came off the street. So, this year is a little bit weird, because I signed up officially, but they never got back to me, so I don't even know if I have a table. But I figured it doesn't really matter. If I don't have one, I'll just do the same thing anyway. And it was so easy to get in last year that I'll probably just get in anyway. So I expect to get in, but you never know what could happen. You very well might see me again tomorrow. Like, oh guys, I didn't get in. Well guys, they decided that they hate me, and so I didn't get into Anime Crossroads. Oh well, let's play more Umihara Kawase. Flip. Are you sure you don't want to do some Flip-tendo? I keep putting off those Switch games. I really do want to play some Switch games soon. I really do. I got a bunch of Switch games I want to play. Yeah, always good to stream for a little while. Maybe this will be the last attempt here, depending on how well it goes. We'll see. That was a good one. Lord Zerk, I will appreciate that. Thank you. It's not you they hate. They're jealous I'm so awesome, so they hate themselves. Hey, you know, let's take it easy for a second. I'm probably gonna get in. I'm not really that worried. There's some... Oh no! Oh, there's a lie. Whoops. What happened, dude? I flung myself out of the stratosphere. Whoops! I'd kind of touched my head against this eel. I wasn't supposed to do that. Oh, well, we don't need those lives anyway. Maybe this won't be the last attempt. Oh, you definitely found my emotes. I think Neo Prism has found my emotes. Now, I mean, actually, like, on balance, Anime Crossroads, I've only gone there one time, but so far they've been very nice to me compared to other shows. I mean, like, they haven't made me wait around or anything. They just, you know, so far they've been very good. Other shows, you know, like as I said before, like, you come off the street, you're kind of doing them a favor because shows always have empty tables. But, like, shows can, you know, I mean, a lot of times these shows can be kind of disorganized, and they don't really care about the empty tables. They're just kind of like, you know, they've got a billion things to worry about, so it's just like, oh, you want a table? Yeah, I mean, sure, but you have to wait around a day because we have to make sure that those people don't show up, even though, I mean, honestly, like, if you sign up for a show and you don't show up until, like, if you show up for Friday and you don't show up until Saturday, like, to me, you should probably have shown up on time. And, you know, if they give your table away, like, that shouldn't really be, you know, that should kind of be your fault, I would think, but that's just me. Are they prepaid? Yeah. If you sign up normally and you get a table normally through their website, yeah, they expect you to prepay. So in other words, they have the money, that's true. Now, as far as, like, giving people refund, oh, dude, oh! Got unlucky with that fish there. As far as giving people, like, refunds, it is pretty normal for, like, people to sign up for shows and then, like, not show up. Like, every convention I've ever seen, this guy has, like, multiple no-shows. Which I don't really understand, but... because people, like, pay this good money and for the tables. In like many cases, these tables are like multiple hundreds of dollars, and then they don't show up. I mean, if it like an emergency happens, that's one thing, but I don't think there's this many emergencies happening. That stupid fish struck it. Yeah, he struck me a couple times. I mean, he is right there to fuck you up. Alright. This stage is not going so well. So maybe we will have at least one more run after this one. Oh. Whoa! Could have had that there too. Close, close, close. I know, we've talked about the music too. Well, I don't know about a grocery store, because as we talked about last night, I don't know if you were here for that, but like I don't really remember grocery stores having music, but I was saying this reminded me of department store music. Like this game in particular, Shun, I feel like the music is particularly department store-ish. All of these games have kind of what, you know, people now call elevator music. But, like, just this game, though. Like, this game, the music just particularly sounds like you're in, like, a Nordstrom's or, you know, some kind of, like, mall from the 90s. Oops! My timing is all messed up there. Man, we gotta have at least one more attempt. Elevator music, yeah. Your grocery store does? Dude, if a grocery store or like a department store or something actually played this music, I would be so happy. Because they don't, like, they wouldn't actually play music like this for real. It does have that sound to it, but they wouldn't actually play music like this, because even this music, like, has a bit too much energy to it. They would play something more bland, or they'd play like some like easy rock that you just wouldn't be able to notice because it's like it's so bland you can't possibly notice it. Oh man, imagine if like in a department store and I heard this music. I mean, also because like it's Umihara Kawase. They had a wood stove. Yeah, it would be. I wish they would too, Neo Prison. It'd be amazing. They probably wouldn't use this music because it sounds too stereotypical these days. Because like these days, that's like that they would play this kind of music like in the 90s. Or you know another one that's kind of like this is like the phone on hold music on the phone. Is sometimes like this as well. That's another one, like hold music. But they probably wouldn't actually use this music because it sounds too stereotypical, like what you would expect. And like, you know, it's like it's too. I feel like modern stores usually try to be hipper, but I don't know. I also go into stores so rarely these days that I know what they play. I'd just be very surprised to hear something even like this in a store these days. I'd love to shop for this music. Blitz going shopping again. He needs some new t-shirts. What should he buy? Should he get some jeans? So many possibilities. Blitz is going
to the mall. Oh shit, malls still exist, they do. He's gonna buy some new underwear, maybe also new socks. Sometimes you have to buy new clothing because your old clothing gets full of holes and you gotta get new stuff. Time to go to the mall or a nice department store. Maybe go to some place that's gonna rip you off with charging $60 for a new pair of jeans because they think you're rich. They want to get all of your money and they don't care what happens to you. Sorry about that, Montague. Just try to let it wash over you, the music. Let it wash over you. I would. If they played this music, I'd go every day. Just to walk around, that's true. Oh, fish! Oh man, the fish decided to miss me there. Oh, I was lucky. Oh! I was a pixel away from getting sharked. Alright. 5 lives for stage 42. We are trying to get our second completion out of the 3 that we need. Alright, let's see what happens. Maybe this will be the last attempt for tonight. Shark Skittles. Shark, as in hit the stupid shark. Come on, you know DMR. Oh, whoops. I fucked up. That's not what I wanted. Magic tells me to buy some gum. Oh, that sounds like the makings of a good sitcom right there, Lord Sir. Play this in shop. That's true, I guess I do. I also have the tech to just like get some speakers and go to a grocery store and like play this music as I shop. What do you think? How do you think people would react to that? Would they be grateful? I would, if I were them. Alright, here we go. Serious completion attempts. Second time of field 42. I'm either gonna hit this or I'm gonna miss. Let's see what happens. Hit it! I hit it. Alright, that's step 1. Now step 2. I'm either gonna hit this or I'm gonna miss it. What will happen? Go for it! Hit it! I hit it. Step 3. The hardest step. Probably gonna miss it, but maybe I'll hit it. What's gonna happen? Oh! A little too far. Going a little too far there. Missed it. Well, you know, you can't win them all. Let's try again. Carry a bucket for tips. Good idea. That could be my new job.
Alright. Alright, guys, I'm gonna just say it now. This is gonna be it. These are gonna be the last 2 attempts for tonight. Let's make them good ones, okay? These are gonna be the last 2 attempts. I hope that you guys enjoy these final 2 attempts of Umihara Kawase Shun Field 42 on February the 23rd. Hope you enjoy them. I hope they're gonna be good. I hope I don't fuck up. Yeah, they're gonna be great. They're gonna be great. Great attempts. Alright, step number 1. Achieved. We've reached the steps. And here we go. I'm going to try step number 2. And as soon as I get my swing where I want it to be. Step number 2, failed. Sorry. I tried. Let's see if we have one last good attempt in us. Wait for the snail to pass. There he goes. Alright. I almost fucked that up, but we didn't. We go. Let's see. We're on to the steps. This is it. This is the final attempt, guys. Let's see what happens. Will we reach step 1? Can we do it? We did it. We reached step 1. Can we reach step 2? Let's find out. Can we do it? We did it. We reached step 2. Can we reach step 3? No, we cannot. We did not reach it. We didn't reach it. That's okay. The end. PR chase. I've never seen that emote before. That's okay. That's okay. We got map progress. I'm happy. I'm happy with the progress that was made. We got map progress. I beat stage 42 for the first time ever on stream. And so we got map progress. We got to beat it 2 more times. We can do that. We can do that later. We can do it later. It's fine. Yeah, I should probably call it a night. Let's see, Macaw is streaming. It seems like there's a bunch of people streaming, actually. Let me just check who else is streaming. Is there anybody else we might possibly want to go to? It's a bunch of people streaming, but nothing I like that jumps out as something that I would rather go to. So let's go to the buddy Macaw. MCA. Is MCA streaming? Wait. Where is MCA? I don't see him on my list here. I mean, I didn't unfollow him by accident, did I? Wait a second. Oh, is he streaming? Did I accidentally unfollow him or something? How am I not?
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess now that wait. Yeah, he used wow. No, I do follow him. Wait, why am I not seeing him on my list here? Why am I not seeing him? He's not showing up on my list. You accidentally unfollowed Apollo. I do follow him, but he's not showing up on my list for some reason. I don't know why. Also, it's doing that weird thing where it doesn't sort them based on the amount of viewers. Just sorting them based on a mystery algorithm, which I don't like. Why? Dude, why is he not showing up? Why is he not being like he's not showing up on my list of like streamers that are streaming? What the hell? Okay, that unsettles me a little bit. But yeah, you're probably right. We should raid MCA because he rated me. He's rated me a bunch of times. So yeah, that's absolutely a good point. I would have if I'd known he was streaming. I don't know why he's not showing up on my list, but all right, guys. This is the last stream of the week. Probably, I will probably be at Anime Crossroads this weekend, and if all goes well, I should be back probably Monday, maybe Tuesday, but there'll be more streams and I might do more Umihara Kawase, or we might just go into those Switch games I've been promising. But either way, I'll see you guys after the con. Thank you. Hope you guys have a good night.